Hi Libra, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any Libra placements is cool by me. Really, anyone is welcome here. If you feel drawn to this, it's still a message for you because everything happens for a reason. What I started drawing for you was a musical note, but it had a stripe through it. It's very unique. I don't think there's a note out there like that even. It's brand new, a brand new sound. I then started drawing a butterfly. You're trying to find your sound or find your voice. I'm seeing literal singers, but also like speak up, speak louder or assert yourself. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to be heard. I'm hearing the song called Little Me by Little Mix. Then I was getting the part that said, I'd tell her to speak up, tell her to shout out. Most of the song centers around your voice not being heard. Shyness, low self-esteem. It could be many things. And some of those things could even be your own thing. Your own things that were stopping you. Another lyric from that song is, always talking but can't be heard. You're talking but you're not being heard. Speak up, speak louder, don't hide, and don't let anyone silence you. You're not on mute. Who would want to mute a beautiful song? Who would want to mute a rare note, a new voice, something that's actually good? So for some of you, you are a singer, you're trying to put yourself out there, but maybe you don't think it's good. Why would people treat it like it's bad if it's not? Because people like unique things, and that's what I was seeing with the note. Think of it as the best song on the playlist, and you can't hear it. That would suck. So why are we mute? Why are we not talking? Like, what's going on? I almost said, instead of talking, I almost said taking risks. So that too, that's what I said. Taking risks, talking. Taking risks by talking is what I just got. So you talking could get you a deal, it could get you a huge opportunity, perhaps within the industry. You could also consider this talking to your younger self. It's almost like you're going or giving them advice. I would tell them to speak up. I would tell them they are worth it. I drew a butterfly, didn't I? So for most, this could be you're a butterfly reflecting on when you were a caterpillar. Scared, shy, anything. I sense a bit of like, oh my god, why didn't I handle certain things differently? Why couldn't I see how amazing I was back then? You could have missed out on opportunities, but now you're not. And for some, this was actually music as well. And now I'm getting 6 of Cups energy. You're reverting back to when you were small, helpless, didn't know any better, and you've come so far since then. It's very surreal for you. So I don't think you guys are actually in that place, which is really weird. It's like we're in the past. You're in the past right now. You're thinking of the past. Some of you might even be upset because you feel like you could have had a lot done by now. You know how some people feel like they've wasted their youth? Or maybe, like, a common one is mental health took my teen years, or mental health just ruined a lot of things. But I think you're in a good place now. It's just, you look back at that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get a card. You're finally a butterfly, you finally spoke up, but I think someone's sad that it took so long to do so. But that's all about learning. After all, you were a caterpillar. Caterpillars can't fly yet. Like, they only get those moves once they come out of the cocoon, once they learn, once they adjust, once there's a metamorphosis. So it's like you're taking what you've learned by not doing so. So it wasn't for nothing. Let's see. No peace like home. I'm seeing this as someone literally shutting themselves off from the world. I feel like this used to be you. If you could choose to live in a house far, far away up in the sky with no one around, you probably would. And then look at the light, the potential hiding inside the house. It's like no one gets to see its beauty. It's all the way up in the sky. But you still get to see the beauty that's from outside the home. The sky is beautiful. I'm also getting the sky is the limit. You're all the way, oh my god, I'm getting that song. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop you, you're all the way up. You're all the way up in the sky. Maybe you change those limiting beliefs. You decide to speak up. I'm definitely getting some of you where I just heard selective mutism. Some of you could just been super, super, super shy. Not just a little shy, very, very shy in your youth when you were younger. I'm talking at the extreme, but it's like you made a full turnaround. You're completely different from that little girl, that little boy. I'm also getting something started within the home. Could be childhood trauma. Childhood trauma led to insecurity, lack of confidence. You're looking back on that. And some of you're looking back at it and you just hate it. You don't want to think about it. It could be one of those things that's very intrusive. You don't want to think. You don't want to think about it. You want to change the subject. I don't know how to... Okay, the Empress. I'll just put them out like this. Empress. The World. And a part of that song, might I add, even just the music video, it's about empowerment. In the music video, they were all talking about what they wanted to be when they got older. You're reverting back to when you had dreams. You know how every child has dreams. Like, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be this. And you didn't think you'd reach that. It's like you're living out your dream right now. You're the Empress. And I feel like you also blossomed physically. You literally went from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Fast. All the way up fast. I'm not saying this as nightmares or anything like that. More like this is you thinking of that period in your life. I feel like some of you could even be up at night. Ooh, this could be the dream state, the subconscious, because when something can't get you when you're up, when you're not thinking about it then, your dreams sort of make you think about it, you know what I mean? They'll show up, things you haven't dealt with in your subconscious can easily show up, and then you're thinking about it all over again. So that's what this is. Even though you're this King of Wands, you find yourself looking back. But that cycle is over. And a new cycle has begun. I'm seeing like you're trapped between two cycles. So you're obviously doing well, but you often still have that mentality of a caterpillar. Does that make sense? Then we have Three of Pentacles. And notice here, like, this is a very good card. It's also 3 and 3, Empress and 3 of Pentacles. This could resemble work. You worked very hard to get out of this place. I tell her to speak up. I tell her to shout out. This is you as a weak For some reason, I'm seeing this as you when you felt weak, when you were younger, when you were shorter. Because this person's also very, I mean, this is someone who's crippled, but they're much shorter than this person. And for some reason, I'm getting you were left behind by someone that was taller than you or bigger than you. Perhaps you were talked over by ones that were bigger than you, more powerful than you, and it made you want to mute, made you want to stop talking, made you not want to express yourself or express your ideas, made you not want to work together, made you just want to hide. Find your safe space. For some of you, I'm getting actual abandonment here, like childhood wounds. A parent just got up and left, and it left a lasting scar to this day. I'm hearing another lyric from that song. She lives in the shadow of a lonely girl, or take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be a girl. She lives in the shadow of a lonely girl. Lives in the shadow. To me, shadow doesn't necessarily mean it's there. It's like a reflection. You could be looking in the mirror, but the mirror isn't actually you. It's like you're living in the shadow of that lonely girl, that lonely person. Even though you're out of it, you still revert back to it, like the Six of Cups. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get one more card, and then I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm just getting a lot of childhood memories being silenced. I feel like you were so used to being silenced by those bigger than you, or those that made you feel small. But not anymore. The Fates. This is a really nice card. She's feeling herself, literally. Stars were meant to shine. Stars weren't meant to be hidden. 7 and 1 is 8. 8 is about like work as well. You worked on those wounds, and instead of it being a small light, there's light everywhere. And there's wings here. You're for sure a butterfly. And you deserve butterfly treatment, so just please view yourself in this light. I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to do or wants you to know. Like, just remember who you are, not who you were. That person got you to where you are now. You are no longer still that little girl. That child might be still within you, that wounded child, but just nurture that child. Be what you wanted for that child, if that makes sense. Like, if you have nieces, nephews, kids of your own, pass it on. Make them feel heard. Make them feel understood. And the fates, something is fated. You were fated for more. Usually the one that's sort of singled out like that has the most potential. Or you become very attractive, like you blossom when you grow up. Blossom very fast. Things turn around quickly. I feel like fate always has you covered. No matter how you feel, no matter how things go, it's like you are the star, period. You were born to be a star. People want to hear that song. Don't put that beautiful playlist with like the best song on it. Don't make that mute. Don't make it so no one can listen to it. Ooh, like don't stop talking just because one person doesn't want to hear you, because plenty of other people want to hear you. Plenty of people. There's so many different stars out there. Okay, that's the name of your channel's message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. Really appreciate it. And please understand, butterfly, that even though Things might haunt you sometimes. Might revert back to it. Just remember how far you came, instead of blaming yourself for not taking risks then. And use your voice most of all. That's really important, to use your voice. And I feel like you are. I really hope this inspires you to use your voice as well. And if you're a singer, you're trying to get into that industry, sing. Show people what you can do. Okay, guys. Bye.